Today's top 25 tech stories. Subscribe and hit the bell for daily tech updates. OpenAI, no evidence Apple's trade secret complaint has merit. OpenAI denies any evidence supporting Apple's allegations of trade secret theft, stating that it takes the claims seriously, but has found no merit in the complaint. OnePlus 16 looks ready to impress, but its biggest problem isn't the hardware. The OnePlus 16 is expected to retain its flat display and compact square camera module design, similar to the OnePlus 15. The phone's launch could be pushed back to October, with rumors pointing to flagship hardware upgrades including a Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro chip, 9000 mAh battery, and 200 MP telephoto camera. OpenAI says Apple's trade secrets lawsuit is rotten to its core. OpenAI has filed a motion to dismiss Apple's lawsuit alleging theft of trade secrets, calling the allegations meritless and stating that Apple mischaracterized employee actions and generic product development information as trade secrets. The AI startup claims Apple's case is poorly investigated and built on selective or out-of-context communications. Apple Watch accounts for 90% of AI smartwatch shipments. Apple accounted for approximately 90% of all Edge AI-capable smartwatch shipments in Q1 2026, according to Counterpoint Research. The company's dominance comes as Edge AI penetration across the broader smartwatch market grew 70% year-over-year, reaching 25%. Codebug bans cryptocurrency and LLM-generated code projects. Codebug, a community-led open-source project hosting site, has banned projects that rely heavily on machine-generated code from language models, LLMs, or similar AI tools. Additionally, Codebug will no longer accept cryptocurrency-related projects, citing concerns over license whitewashing and hardware costs. OpenAI's first device will reportedly be a portable smart speaker. OpenAI's first consumer device will be a portable smart speaker without a screen, designed as a human-like AI companion that can answer questions, play media, and control smart home devices. The device is expected to include mechanical elements that move on their own, creating a sense of being alive. Show HN, CMCP, deny an AI agent's tool call and get a signed receipt. CMCP, Confidential MCP Runtime, is an open-source gateway that enforces tool call policy inside a hardware trusted execution environment, intercepting and evaluating every tool call against a CEDAR policy bundle to produce a signed trace claim. No one can afford to buy hardware, so NVIDIA made trading cards to reminisce about the good times. NVIDIA introduces GeForce trading cards to reminisce about its history, featuring 14 designs highlighting key moments in the development of its graphics processing units, GPUs. The card set showcases NVIDIA's evolution from a PC gaming-focused company to a leading supplier of AI chips for data centers. DeepSeek's normally boring CEO is reportedly spiraling after supposed leak. DeepSeek CEO, Liang Wenfeng, is reportedly struggling after a supposed leaked conversation went viral, potentially causing the planned funding round to be cancelled. The authenticity of the transcript remains uncertain, but analysts like Kyle Chan are now more confident that the interview was real due to the delayed funding round. Report: Apple sends legal letters to dozens of OpenAI employees. Apple has sent legal letters to approximately 40 former employees now working at OpenAI, demanding they preserve documents and communications related to potential trade secrets misappropriation. This move follows Apple's lawsuit against OpenAI, alleging the AI company recruited key engineers and benefited from proprietary designs and manufacturing processes. Trump's robot ban aims to counter China. U.S. startups fear it could leave them behind. The Trump administration has banned new imports of advanced robotic devices from China, citing national security risks, effectively shutting down access for U.S. startups and researchers who widely use these machines. The move aims to counter Chinese dominance in the humanoid robotics market, where Chinese companies accounted for 90% of global shipments last year. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 8 hands-on, one of the mildest phone upgrades ever. Samsung's Galaxy Z Flip 8 features a faster processor, minor design tweaks, and software updates including a redesigned cover screen interface and improved camera app with stabilized video capabilities. The device starts at $1,200, with few significant upgrades compared to its predecessor. Apple's OpenAI lawsuit highlights broader tensions. Apple filed a lawsuit against OpenAI, alleging that the company and some of its former employees misappropriated confidential information from Apple. The dispute highlights broader tensions between Apple's proprietary ecosystem and the increasing impact of artificial intelligence on the tech industry. Smart glasses are the one privacy nightmare Apple can't solve. Apple is reportedly exploring ways to address privacy concerns surrounding its potential smart glasses, including prototyping camera-less models that focus on AI features instead of photography, and alternative approaches to hardware that allow for a camera but prohibit photo or video taking. Apple is reportedly accelerating chip releases due to AI pressure. Apple is accelerating its chip release schedule, skipping some iterations to reach the M7 generation of processors that utilize neural processing for improved AI performance. The company's plans up to the M8 processor are influenced by artificial intelligence and competition from companies like NVIDIA. OpenAI's first hardware release turns out to be keypad for codecs. OpenAI released its first consumer hardware, the Codex Micro, a $230 miniature keyboard designed for monitoring and controlling codex agents, part of their AI coding platform. The limited-run keypad features 13 RGB-lit agent keys, a rotary dial to adjust reasoning level, and a joystick for launching common workflows. On Tim Cook's final earnings call, he said Apple may charge for Siri. Apple CEO Tim Cook announced on his final earnings call that the company may charge for its Siri AI voice assistant in the future. The new AI has received positive feedback from beta testers and will likely inform Apple's pricing strategy. Apple might finally for real, launch a smart home hub. Apple is preparing to launch its first smart home hub, a Siri-powered device with a 7-inch screen, along with a revamped HomePod mini and set-top box, expected to hit shelves between October and early next year. The hub will run software similar to watchOS and iOS, featuring FaceTime, home security monitoring, intercom tool, and facial recognition capabilities. XPeng's new budget EV looks like the Ferrari Luce. XPeng, a Chinese electric vehicle brand, has announced its first global release, the budget L03 model, priced at $35,600, $41,000, and set to launch in 60 countries across Europe, Latin America, the Middle East, and Asia Pacific. The L03 features a claimed WLTP range of 320 miles, fast charging, and premium amenities like heated and cooled massage seats. OpenAI says Apple's real problem is being bad at AI, not stolen secrets. Apple's lawsuit against OpenAI over alleged trade secret theft is deemed meritless by OpenAI, which suggests Apple's real problem is its failure to integrate AI into its products and retain employees, rather than stolen secrets. Anthropic confirms it's building an in-house chip team for Claude. Anthropic is building an in-house team to design custom AI chips for its Claude model, aiming to improve performance and efficiency. The company will co-design hardware and models with partners like Oz, Google, NVIDIA, and AMD to meet growing demand for its AI models. A new device eases one of the most annoying parts of routine physicals. Iris, a Japanese company, has developed Nodoka, an AI-powered device that analyzes images of the pharynx and patient data to diagnose influenza in under 10 seconds, eliminating the need for a traditional nasal swab test. Nodoka received approval as a new medical device in Japan and is now used at over 2,000 medical institutions across the country. Xbox workers stunned after jobs bloodbath. Xbox laid off approximately 3,200 workers, about 20 of its staff, with half being let go immediately and the remaining 1,600 over the next year. The cuts are aimed at refocusing resources on the company's most popular series to accelerate new title releases. The Altman-Musk feud is back. Musk says Altman takes scamming to a whole new level. Altman marks his SpaceX IPO. Elon Musk accused Sam Altman, his former OpenAI co-founder, of scamming on Twitter, while Altman marked Musk's recent SpaceX IPO. The exchange follows Apple's lawsuit against OpenAI for allegedly stealing trade secrets. Humanoid startup Agility Robotics doesn't want coin-operated employees. Agility Robotics, a humanoid startup, has opened a 60,000 square foot research and training facility in Fremont, California, to house nearly 200 employees. The company eschews bidding wars for top talent, opting instead to focus on developing its existing team's skills at the new robot school. Thanks for watching, like and comment below. See you in the next update.